Good morning, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of August the 26th to September the 1st, 2024. Now, this week has a similar kind of vibe and energy to the Lionsgate Portal Day, which occurred on August the 8th, 2024. It is an 888 day in numerology. Now, August the 26th, 2 plus 6 is 8. So August the 26th, 2024 is also a similar energy. So I'm utilizing this for the entire week. Okay, so it's something to look forward to. Now, because August the 26th, 2024 is an 888 day, 8 times 3 is 24. 4 plus 2 is 6. And that's how many times I will be shuffling the cards today. Now, I do apologize for my absence on YouTube. I have been going through major transformations myself spiritually, and I also have had experience of death in my family, and I've been quite busy with the project I'm working on in my real life, okay? So I appreciate your grace and your patience. That being said, let's dive right into the reading, okay? Our first column is going to be passing energies. This could be recently passing or currently passing, all right? 2 of Pentacles, fluctuating finances, maybe too many plates being spun at the same time. We have the 2 of Swords as well, needing to have made a decision to perhaps step out of your comfort zone to pursue another job, maybe, and delving deep down inside into your inner reserves of strength, doing some shadow work, and integrating your shadow in, which resulted in you starting to lead with your heart a little bit more. I believe that you had gone a little bit internal. You were hurt in the past, with the 2 of Swords here. She is blocking her heart with these swords because she doesn't want to get hurt again. She's sitting where she's always been, though, so there's going to be no more movement here. You need to get going. There's a new island here, and you need to get moving to somehow get to this new island. And I think you have made the decision. You have integrated a lot of your shadows. You've integrated your internal demons, and things are starting to turn around here. I think you might have been quite busy in the recent past as well, and let's see where this is moving. Okay, my cat Chewy, sorry, I don't want to get up and let him out the okay, just one second. He wants to get out. I apologize for that. All right, so current energies, the next for the next column is the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so definitely moving on. You made a good decision in the recent past here, okay? And it was about your finances. Maybe you were having too many jobs. Maybe you were spinning too many plates at the same time. Maybe you have family going on, you have a job, you have a side hustle, you have hobbies, you work out, something like that, and you've been needing to step up, and you did. You tapped into your inner reserves of strength. You got the job done. But you needed to make a decision on what you're more prioritizing, okay? Because a jack of all trades and a master of none is not a really good way to navigate. You want to focus on developing your skill in 1 or 2 specific areas where you can really put your energy and your focus in. And that's really coming up here with the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. We also have the Queen of Pentacles too. So you're becoming more resourceful here. You did think outside the box. You managed to get to that new island and step up from that seat that you've been sitting on for quite too long here. Okay, you've navigated through the choppy waters of the 2 of Pentacles, and now things are starting to level out. Okay, you made the decision and now your ships are starting to come in. All right. And it's good because if you did not make that decision, you would have lost on some sort of opportunity. Um, and so, like I had mentioned before, you instead of spinning too many plates and not really developing your skill in one or two areas, you are learning how to train your focus, and that is coming up with the Nine of Pentacles here as well, and that you're really starting to see the fruits of your labor blossom. Okay. Very nice to see in your money starting to improve quite dramatically here. In the up and coming energies, we have the world. So you are approaching the end of a cycle here. This is like a portal. You are really manifesting. You're co-creating with the universe. And I feel that this might have been starting to happen in the recent past of the full moon that we had in Aquarius. It was very potent. I myself had quite a hard time during that time. And, you know, in the world card, we do see Aquarius show up in one of the corners there as well. And you were passing through like a portal. That full moon was like a portal for you. And that was sorry, I forgot I was doing a sign reading for you, Aquarius. So that was in your own sign. Okay, so that I think that moon must have been quite intense for you. Okay, and so I think that was a really big portal moment for you. And now you're emerging, you're being reborn again, and you're starting to really focus. I think going into Virgo season might have really stepped that up. Well, you're stepping into the energy of being more organized, purging things that no longer serve you, cleaning out your closets, and which is when you have a clean environment, like our external environment really reflects what's going on within us, right? So if we clean our environment, we do some purging of things that we no longer use, we're also cleaning out our internal state as well. Okay. Yeah. We're leaving things that no longer serve us, so we're cleaning things out with the Eight of Cups. Now I feel like that full moon in Aquarius that opened that portal for you is just the preliminary appetizer for the eclipses that are coming up here. Okay, because we have an eclipse in the Eight of Cups, and eclipses are starting with the next full moon in September. Okay. And this is going to prove to be a very big time for you. Brand new beginnings. We have the World card to start at the top here of incoming energies. We're leaving things that no longer serve us through the eclipses. And then we're ending off here. The last card from the incoming energies is the Ace of Wands. Building something brand new. Okay, Aquarius, this is amazing. You got a lot more energy, a lot of impetuous energy. You got more drive. You got more passion coming in to build something. But you're focusing. You're having more energy because you're training your focus, and you're not. It's not being dispersed amongst too many things, right? So interesting reading. Okay, and the last column is going to be about any messages from the universe or your spirit guides or your higher self. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, happy memories coming in. You perhaps are reminiscing on some happy memories, or you're going to be making some new ones. And this can be also blessings coming in to attach to something that you have been working on, that you worked on in the past. Okay, so maybe this is a skill or some sort of job or some sort of endeavor that you were working on in the past. You put it on the side to kind of do other stuff, and it was kind of dispersed among all the things that you were keeping yourself busy doing. And now you're returning to that because you have a really good skill and you're really talented in that area. Okay, we have the King of Wands now. Being bold, being assertive, going after what you want. King of Wands is really nice to see here with the Ace of Wands, and we have the Queen. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Wands. That would be a really good match as well. I don't really have any other love indicators there. I think that perhaps that you might be just encompassing these archetypes of the Queen of Pentacles, being very resourceful, being down to earth, enjoying luxury, right, and enjoying the fruits of your labor with the like pre-Empress energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. And just like being bold and assertive and going after what you want, being unapologetic and really putting the pedal to the metal. All right, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, This is a contrasting energy, I'm going to say, but I feel that the message here is because we have it with the King of Wands, is that like right under the King of Wands is that focus on your strengths, be bold, be assertive, don't allow your inner critic to steer you in the wrong direction. You need to really double down on what you're good at, okay, and do not call attention to your weaknesses, because if you know, like a Virgo, or like someone that's like a perfectionist, right? And they were doing too many things. They were having too many things going on at the same time. They might consider it a failure, right? That they had to stop doing some of these things to focus on one or two major projects, okay? Or a family or something, you know what I mean? So just because you are putting a stop to working on something doesn't mean that you failed, doesn't mean that you are not a good person, doesn't mean that you don't have your shit together, right? So, but you're hyper focusing now, and that is what's going to prove to be successful to you. So don't feel that you aren't good enough because you can't do everything. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's get down into a little bit more of the individual meanings of these cards. So we start off with the passing energies here. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So like I had mentioned before, you're juggling too many plates, okay? And perhaps your finances were not where you wanted them to be. And this is why you were juggling too many plates, because you were trying to get ahead by dabbling and dipping your feet into a lot of different things to try to get a head start or try to increase your finances. Okay, and I think you've been doing this for quite some time, and it's getting exhausting. You really had to step into yourself. You really dug deep down inside to get all this work done, okay? But you don't need to do that anymore, okay? You know, you were being encouraged here to step outside. You've been doing this for too long. She, on the Two of Swords, has been sitting here forever. Her butt's getting sore, okay? And you're not moving. You're not moving ahead, right? You're just juggling, and you're not moving. And things are not going on the up, right? You're just juggling. And it's exhausting. There's a new island here, and she needs to get up, and despite how uncomfortable that might be, despite how much anxiety that might give her to go into something new, to step outside of her comfort zone, to get off that seat that she's been sitting on for eternity, you need to get there, okay? And I think that might have this has already occurred. Okay, you've already been thinking about this. You have, if not already, started deciding, like maybe you need to write down a list of things that you're doing and start writing pros and cons and coming up with what is working better for you and what is not working right now, and what can you put on the sidelines and what can you hyper focus on, okay? Because this is what you're doing now. This is the current energy of the week. Okay, so I'm really hoping that this is not lagging. I'm gonna have to check it, but it looks like might be lagging. Anyways, the Queen. This is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. So you're really working towards becoming sovereign in your own right. Okay, becoming resourceful, like the Queen of Pentacles as well. Okay, this is another lesser version of the Empress. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, she's resourceful. She can think outside of the box. And this is what you have done here. You have made it to the other side of the island. You got off of that comfort zone. And now you are able to extrapolate and strategize and come up with ideas that perhaps no one's ever thought would be pertinent or useful in these certain situations. Okay. the Nine of Pentacles, she is very resourceful as well. And if you see here, she has a falcon on her hand, and the falcon is blinded as well. And that's really funny because this woman here is also blinded. Okay, but but you were really like blinded to what is working and what is not, and you had too many plates moving on, and you were just grinding. You were grinding and grinding and grinding and not seeing any results. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles, who is training her focus now. She is training her focus here with this falcon. Okay, and she is what she does for a living, or one of the things that she does, is she grows grapes for wine in her villa. Okay, and now these grapes need a specific skill, so she's honed it. She's really focused on developing this skill. It needs specific soil nutrients, it needs specific environment, and so she's really focused on developing this skill to maximize the yield that she grows in the crop. Okay, and she grows a lot of wine, and this has made her wealthy. Okay, and she always has enough for herself, that she keeps 6 for herself, but she's always willing and able to give 3. But you don't have to. Okay, and it's not selfish, because you need to take care of yourself. And this is coming up here as well. Needing to take care of yourself is coming up with the polka dots. Okay, polka dots mean that you need to have a little bit more fun. So you're not in all work and no play make Jack a dull boy, right? So that is coming along with um, with like with juggling too many plates, right? So inspiration can also come to you when you're least expecting it, especially when you are on a walk, or you're having fun, or you're going out with your friends. Like, you don't need to be putting the pedal to the metal all the time. Okay, because if you're forcing yourself to work, you're going to burn yourself out, and then you're not going to have your inspiration anymore. Okay, so you're training your focus, and you're trying to be as resourceful as you can, and it is working. And now your ships are starting to come in. Okay, all of your hard work is paying off here. All right, and you're on the verge of something amazing, because your old life here is is you're already been birthed through this portal of change. So you are leaving that old life behind now, of juggling too many plates. You're hyper focused now on one or two specific skills, and this all came to a culmination point, I think, during that full moon in Aquarius. Okay, and you're being rebirthed. This is like the birth canal here, and you are co-creating now with the universe, because you're not hyper focused and you're not too busy. You are actually creating what you desire. Okay, and this is like the time portal that I see here. This is the way that we should do it, right? So this is your old life on this side. You're being birthed, and you're leaving things now. You're leaving what no longer serves you, and you're going towards the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, which is spiritual contentment and everything that you dream and want. And this is the full moon in Aquarius, and this is the approaching full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse that we will be having in September. And so you're going to see a lot of more movement happening during this eclipse. Okay, this is eclipse season. So very nice to see. And this is going to give you energy, and you're moving away from the old, and you're building something new now. This is the Ace of Wands, good for jobs and money and projects. This is your old life. This is the castle that is crumbling. And now when things crumble, when things fall apart, you're leaving the busyness, and you got energy now to build something new, because you're focused. This is like laser focus. Okay. And this is the aces are the new beginnings, right? We have the World, which is the last Major Arcana card, number 21, and then we have an ace, okay? And lastly, we have the Six of Cups. This is, it could be linked to past memories, or maybe you're reminiscing, like I was saying, or this is the time now you're going to start making new memories. And you couldn't make maybe a lot of good memories before because you were too busy. And now things are going to be leveling out a little bit more because you're focusing on things that are working for you. Okay? Maybe you're making some passive income too, where you don't even have to do much. But this can also be linked to something that you were doing in the past as well that is making you more money. And you're stepping into really resourcefulness with the Queen of Pentacles, and you're stepping into your true power. You're leading with your heart. You're being unapologetic, and you're protected from risk right now. This is not dumb risk. You're obviously doing your research, but you are, it required risk for you to leave what was no longer served. Yeah, this is crazy. So this is the row, okay? You had to get to this new island, and you're wondering how you're going to get there. All right, but you did. You got to the new island, and now you're stepping into this new energy. You were protected from risk, and you took that risk, and it's working out for you now. Okay, and now you're stepping into your true power. You're unapologetic, and you're getting stuff done. The King of Wands is a good manager, and he's a good supervisor. And what they do is they can delegate, but they also know how to prioritize what's important, what's not, and what's working, what's not, right? And so, like I had mentioned before, the only bad vibe I'm getting from this is that don't think that you're a failure because you had to discontinue some of the other things that you were working on. Know that they weren't working for you, and you tried things and you took a risk, and you're being successful now because you're able to prioritize. So don't be considering yourself a failure because you had to stop doing certain things in order to spend more time doing things that are more successful for you. Okay, that's all I'm getting there. So don't call attention. It's not even a weakness. Don't call attention to things that didn't work out because you can't do everything, and you shouldn't do everything. You should do what works. All right, let's pick a card from the animal deck, and then we'll call it a day. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times here. And we got the hummingbird, miracles. All right. Beautiful card here. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. If hummingbird is your totem, you are a person of joy, and you bring a smile to everyone you meet. Hummingbird takes away sorrow, worry, and sadness. Hummingbird medicine teaches us to let stress and troubles go. When hummingbird appears, it is a reminder to spend time in the garden, drink from the sweet nectar of life, and flit from flower to flower, helping to propagate all that is beautiful. Hummingbird people are the masters of healing with herbs, flowers, colorful stones, aromatherapy, and love. If you have a hummingbird as a totem, you naturally radiate the colors of the rainbow. Your bright, cheerful presence and sweet laughter is a blessing to all you meet. You are a person who creates happy life magic. Hummingbird energy is associated with accomplishing which seems impossible. You can even fly upside down. If hummingbird is in your life, you have the ability to see the good in others and beauty wherever you go. Acceptance and love are the healing powers you offer by just being yourself. You have a high energy and which naturally uplifts others, but even hummingbirds need a rest. Take time with the flowers for renewal and never let others take away your joy, sparkle, or positivity. Happiness is who you are. Some things to keep in mind are you feeling caged? Open the door. Have you lost your joy? Visit the garden. Don't let worry dull your radiance. Let it go. And fly away from anything that dims your happiness. this reading resonated for you, my dear Aquarius, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all of you that you provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.